That was an insane qualifying. So much fun, so much action. McLaren putting on an absolute incredible performance as we are going to try and beat the pole time of Mr. Max Verstappen once again. It's crazy how so much chaos can happen, so much fun, so much unpredictability, but in life, a few things are certain. Life, death, taxes, and Max Verstappen getting pole regardless of chaos. Even still, a lot of fun, a really fun qualifying, and yeah, some big surprises. Albon up there all weekend looking very quick. Aston Martin taking a bit of a step back this weekend. Ferrari are pretty close. You know, it's a really good battle, fun battle, close battle, and Verstappen, of course, in a slightly different postcode to everyone else, but hopefully those other teams can catch up and make progress. Anyway, we're going to try and beat the pole time. A 1:26.720. That's going to be the benchmark we're aiming for here today, and hopefully we can get ahead of that, or if not somewhere near it. We've had some pretty good episodes lately. We've been pretty close, and we've got a decent record so far this season, so I'm looking forward to this one. Silverstone is a track that I love, especially when you get the chance to do it on a laser scan version like this one in a Assetto Corsa. So yeah, let's get to it. I'll also try and respect track limits, unlike what I just did there. So let's get to work. Currently on the C2 tyre, which is the medium for this weekend's race, which won't be a terrible compound as the front left will overheat. But here we go then, lap underway as we race down to turn 1, the AB chicane. Easy flat, same goes for turn 2, then brake at the curb for turn 3, although we can completely outbrake ourselves there. Turn 4, also forgetting to hit the apex, front left is on fire. Flat out through 5 as we open the DRS for the first time. And now we get ready for Brooklands, just before the 50. Try to go in a bit earlier and get a late apex, and then into Lovefield. The front left is going to feed it through here. Try to get a good exit, use all the runoff curb. That was out of bounds, but I won't worry too much. We'll make sure that our best lap is within track limits. That's when it matters. Cops, a little confidence lift, but yep, easy flat. So we'll take that flat from now on. And now into the S section, Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. Oh, quite a lot of understeer there. The front left is giving up on us there. Going to have to adjust that. I'm not even sure if the soft tyre is going to be feasible with so much overheating. Stowe. Oh, a bit wide again. The front left is completely giving out as we run out of track limits again there. Bell chicane. Third gear, a little bit wide again there. The fronts have completely given up on me. Out the front of the corner, and up to the line we go. And our first banker is going to be 32.9. Okay, so we're quite a way off, to be fair. Work to be done. So I've taken it extra safe on the outlap. I've also made some changes, so you can see we're now on the C3 tyre, which is the softest available compound. I've raised the front tyre pressures to hopefully have a bit less overheating in the fronts. You can see they're getting warm now at the end of this hour lap. We're also going to run quite a bit more engine mode, so this will give us a bit more of an indication as to what we can do. So here we go. Let's see what we can do on our second attempt, making also a few corrections to a few errors we made on the first lap. Right then, so turn 1, turn 2, flat, no dramas, nice and easy. Let's see if we can try and get the apex for turn 3, which we struggled with last time. Done a second gear there. Third's probably better. That's a bit of oversteer. Turn 4, horrifically wide again. Easy through 5. The DRS open. Now we're up by 7/10. Not a bad start. Into Brooklands we go. Braking and turning, finding lots more grip. Lovefield, going to try and stay a bit tighter this time. Try and stay within track limits. 1.3 seconds up, looking at the Delta dash. Right, so we know this is easy flat, the old turn 1. Light work. And now we carry the speed into the S section. Now the fronts are giving up. Rears are holding on though, and we're finding time. 2.5 seconds up now. Let's see if we can try and clean up this final sector. Turning in a bit earlier this time to make up for the lack of front end, keeping it within track limits. Bell chicane, third gear, trying to get the power down as soon as possible. And there we go, up to the line. This would be a decent improvement, although we've run out of track limits at the final corner. 3.6 seconds, and we drop into the sub-30s. 29.3 with a 26.7 benchmark. We're still a long way off. That's a lot of time to find. I'm not sure we'll find that much time, to be fair. This could be one of them tricky ones. Let's see. I'm not going to lie, we don't have a lot more changes to make. I'm now on pretty much the lowest fuel, give or take a litre, which we can try to squeeze out. And yeah, we're going to start off with pretty cool tyres, hopefully. It doesn't backfire. I'm going to use a bit more engine mode, so I'll leave something in reserve in case I need it. But this is pretty much it. So tyre pressure is a bit higher again, as I felt like that adjustment worked last time, but the cold tyres, not ideal. I'm going to try and turn this one around and try and go again. Right, there we go. We've turned the car around. We'll try that one again. Tyres are still nice and cool. Maybe a bit too cool, but hopefully they'll warm up through the first two corners. Right, let's go for it. Stay off this inside curb. Took a bit too much last time. Going to take this one in third. Back end fighting there. Drifting through turn 4, holding it in third gear this time. Decent enough, we find half a second. It's a good start to the lap. Brooklands, let's try and push this a bit. Going to go in a bit tighter this time, get a bit of that inside curve. That opens up Luffield. Oh, back end there fighting, but we're away and we're up by nearly a second. Take a breather. Tyres are still with us, although they're going to start to scream now. Minimum lock as low as I can get away with through Cops, keeping it in 7th gear. Yes, tyres are holding on. That was better. Lost the back end a little bit on the exit, but 1.2 seconds up right now. Let's see if we can make this count. Bit of understeer there, the fronts are giving up, but we're holding on to it. Chicane, a little bit deep in that first apex. Good lap, good recovery after that spin. Up to the line, and it's a 1.6 second improvement. And we're now a second away, 127.7. Right. I've got a shot at this. I've got one more engine mode, and that is the only trick I have left. Maybe a litre of fuel I can take off or shave off, but that's pretty much it. I'm happy with the rest of the car. Maybe I might go a bit high on the front tyre pressure because that seems to be working for tyre temp, but yeah, guys, next attempt you see will be my best attempt, so it's time to get the sweat session on. Oh yes, what a lap. Just just got it. First try with the sweat lap out, I pretty much nailed it. Kept it super clean throughout. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I have beaten it. So Verstappen's time was a 1 minute 26.720. We done a 7:08, so we just snatch it with the finest of margins, the finest of razor sharp margins. So we'll take it. Another win in the column, another W, we'll take it. So we'll run you through the setup that I was using in this one. So as you can see, C3 tyres with front pressures on 22, so all the way from 18 up to 22, quite an increase as we had to try and reduce that front tyre overheating. Fuel was 4 litres, so enough for 3.2 laps. Electronics were set to quali and motor for the main lap as always. Aero 6 and 5, so front and rear wing. And then alignment default, dampers also default, brake bars 58, so slightly more rearward, and then heave dampers default, suspension default, and yeah, pretty much no more changes really. Everything else is just stock on the car. So yeah, a lot of fun guys and a proper challenge. I didn't think at one point I'd beat that lap. I thought the margin was too big, but the engine modes were really strong here, and that helped us out massively. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Another W in the win column, which is very, very good. And yeah, we go to the next one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Link down below, guys, to the mods for the car. The track is DLC for Assetto. Just have to make sure you download the sponsors, which is a separate mod. And yeah, as always, a big shout out to the channel members for supporting me. Much appreciated. Finally, check out 2 videos on screen, and hopefully tomorrow's race is a certified banger. And hopefully Max doesn't run away with it for the sake of a bit of, action. But yeah, just watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Adios.